If you've ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly while you've been doing everything right and still falling behind, then what you're about to hear will shake your view of what's possible. Just 72 hours ago, a listener named Tanya wrote to me. She had been struggling with debt, overwhelmed by bills, and unsure how she'd get through the month. But after listening to this very message, she received an unexpected $6,000 refund from something she had completely forgotten about. No application, no effort, just appeared in her account. The next day, James from London sent a voice note. He had been jobless for 8 months. The day after listening, he got 2 job offers and ended up being able to choose between them, both paying more than his last role. These stories aren't random. They're signs that something bigger is happening, and now you're about to become part of it. You didn't land on this video by mistake. You were guided here. Maybe it was curiosity. Maybe it was desperation. But the truth is, it was your higher self nudging you into position. The universe has opened a doorway, and you're standing in front of it right now. There's a shift happening, a current that's flowing faster and louder in the direction of abundance. If you're listening to this, you're being pulled into it, not because you begged for it, but because you're ready for it. I know how it feels to try everything, affirmations, visualizations, even desperate prayers, and still feel stuck. I know what it's like to wonder if this law of attraction thing actually works, or if you've just been talking to thin air. But what you're about to experience isn't just a technique, it's a reset, a remembering, a vibration realignment. Because the truth is, you've always had the ability to attract wealth, love, opportunities, but over time, layers of doubt, fear, and limitation have covered that natural magnetism. Let me be clear. Every delay you've experienced wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Think of a bow being pulled back. The further it's pulled, the further the arrow will fly. Your tension, your setbacks, your frustration, that was the stretch. And now the release is near. This isn't wishful thinking. It's energy. And energy never lies. Right now, as you're hearing these words, your frequency is shifting. You might not see it yet, but your energy field is lighting up like a signal tower, broadcasting to the universe. I'm ready. Money doesn't respond to desperation. It responds to alignment. And alignment happens when you remember who you really are. You're not someone trying to earn your worth. You're someone who was already born with it. And when your mind accepts that, your world starts to rearrange. Opportunities that once passed you by suddenly stop and wave you in. People who ignored you start calling. Payments you never expected show up. That's not coincidence. That's resonance. You see, the law of attraction isn't about forcing. It's not about chasing. It's about tuning in. Like a radio dial that's been stuck on the wrong frequency. You've been listening to the static of fear, scarcity, guilt. But now you're turning the dial. You're tuning into abundance, clarity, peace. And as you do, everything changes, not because the world outside is different, but because you are. For years, you might have been carrying someone else's beliefs. Maybe you were told money is hard to come by, that it takes struggle and hustle and sacrifice. Maybe you were taught that desiring wealth is selfish or wrong, but none of that is yours. Those ideas were handed to you, and you accepted them. But right now, you're handing them back, because your soul knows better. Your soul remembers a time when abundance wasn't earned. It was expected. That time is returning now. The universe doesn't operate on logic. It operates on frequency. And the moment your energy matches the energy of what you desire, it starts moving toward you. Not because you forced it, but because it has no choice. Like water finds the lowest point, money finds the aligned heart. And right now, your heart is opening. You don't need to fix anything. You're not broken. You're not behind. In fact, you're ahead of the curve because you're becoming conscious of your power. And as you step into this awareness, something clicks. You'll feel it, a lightness in your chest, a quiet sense of yes, this is mine. That feeling is not imagination. That's your inner being aligning with your outer desires. There are people right now thinking of you. People preparing opportunities. Clients who don't know they'll hire you. Mentors you haven't met yet. Money that's already on its way. None of it is random. It's all being guided by your frequency. And as you continue listening to this transmission, that signal gets stronger. Your vibration gets clearer. Your path becomes visible. This is part 1 of your activation. Your next chapter has already started. It's not coming someday. It's here. You're not attracting from lack anymore. You're receiving from wholeness. And the universe has already answered. The only thing left is for you to claim it. There's something happening behind the scenes of your life. Quietly, steadily, the universe has been rearranging things, moving people, redirecting timelines, adjusting opportunities so that everything lines up. You might not have seen it yet, but you're about to feel it. Things that once felt blocked will begin to flow. Decisions that felt uncertain will suddenly feel obvious. Resources that felt out of reach will begin arriving with ease. Why? Because your internal signal has changed. And when your energy changes, everything around you responds. This isn't about effort anymore. You've already done the work. You've cried. You've hoped. You've waited. And now you receive. Not because you're lucky, but because you're aligned. The universe rewards clarity. And clarity is what you're radiating now. Can you feel it? That gentle nudge inside you that says, it's already mine. That's the voice of truth. That's the version of you who already has the life you desire, whispering back through time to remind you what's coming. Here's what you need to know. You don't chase what's meant for you. You call it in. And you're doing that right now. Your energy field is no longer a question mark. It's a declaration. It says, I'm ready. I'm open. I'm claiming what's already mine. And the universe is responding. That response may not always look how you expect. Sometimes things fall away before they rise. Sometimes something leaves to make space. If you've been feeling like things have been crumbling, they haven't been falling apart. They've been falling into place. There's no punishment here, only preparation. Every delay wasn't a denial. It was timing adjusting itself to your new vibration. And you're vibrating higher now. You're moving differently, thinking differently, feeling differently. That shift is powerful. It's what makes you magnetic. Magnetic to opportunities, magnetic to clarity, magnetic to money. Because here's the secret. Money doesn't care about how hard you've worked. It cares about how open you are to receiving. And you, beautiful soul, are wide open now. Take a moment and breathe that in. You are becoming a match for the version of you that already exists, the one who doesn't check her account in fear, the one who gives freely without guilt, the one who wakes up excited to live in her purpose. That version isn't just a fantasy. She's real, and she's moving towards you at lightning speed. You are not waiting for abundance. Abundance is waiting for your yes. And every word you hear now is unlocking the parts of you that once forgot how worthy you are. Worthy of ease, worthy of overflow, worthy of joy. That old narrative that told you it had to be hard, that story is crumbling. Right here, right now. Let's talk about momentum. When you shift internally, your outer world picks up speed. Things begin showing up faster. People respond differently. Doors open with little effort. And that's what's starting for you now. You've stepped into the flow of least resistance. That means money, love, health, and alignment can find you easier because you're no longer blocking them with fear or doubt. You are remembering what it feels like to trust life, to trust the divine timing of things. And from this space of trust, miracles feel natural, not surprising, natural. You weren't meant to spend your life in survival mode. You weren't built for just getting by. You're here to thrive, to inspire, to receive so fully that your overflow blesses others. And that is exactly what's beginning. You're stepping into overflow, into a life where money doesn't run out, but multiplies, where your needs aren't barely met, they are exceeded, where you don't manifest from lack, but from joy. This next chapter doesn't require you to work harder. It requires you to receive deeper, to say yes more often, to trust what you feel inside your spirit, even when your eyes haven't seen the proof yet, because energy moves before matter, and your energy has already made the shift. Some of you listening might feel emotional right now. Maybe there's a lump in your throat. Maybe tears are forming. That's not weakness. That's release. That's your nervous system letting go of years of pressure, years of worry, years of convincing yourself you had to earn love or grind for peace. That was never the truth. You don't attract abundance by fixing your life. You attract it by accepting that you are always worthy of it, even when life felt messy. And let me tell you something else. Just by listening to this, you've said yes to a new frequency, a richer one, a more peaceful one, a more expanded one. And that yes is powerful. It sets a ripple in motion. That ripple touches people, places, and events that are already being pulled toward you. Right now, someone is speaking your name in rooms you haven't entered. A check is being issued with your name on it. A conversation is about to happen that creates a breakthrough you didn't see coming. That's how energy moves. Quietly, swiftly, precisely. And when you stay in alignment, you don't have to force it. You just allow it. Take another breath. Deeper this time. Inhale the truth of who you are. Exhale everything that's not yours. You don't need the old story anymore. You're writing a new one. And this time, it ends in wealth, joy, freedom, and peace. This is the shift your soul's been asking for. This is the moment the past version of you prayed would arrive, and it's here. Now stay with me, because in the next section, we're going to complete the frequency change. We're going to anchor it so deeply that your entire energy field becomes a magnet for miracles. Let's anchor this now. Feel into the truth of what you've just heard. Don't just think about it. Let your entire being absorb it. This wasn't just a message. It was an energetic realignment, a real-time recalibration of your vibration. You didn't find this video by accident. You were guided here, drawn in by something beyond logic. A pull that said, "This is for me." And it is. Every word, every frequency behind the sound, every shift happening in the unseen. Because something has changed inside you. You might not be able to explain it, but you can feel it. That tightness in your chest. It's lighter now. That knot of worry in your stomach. It's loosening. That voice that used to whisper not enough. It's growing quieter, and a new voice is rising. It says, it's safe to receive now. That's the voice of your highest self, the version of you who's always known you were meant for more than survival. That version has never forgotten your true nature, a nature rooted in ease, abundance, and flow. Here's what's happening next. You're going to begin seeing evidence. Little things at first. A stranger offers to help. A discount appears. A bill gets paid without stress. Don't dismiss these moments. They're not random. They're signs, confirmations that the universe is responding in real time. What you feel on the inside will begin reflecting on the outside. This is how alignment works. It starts with your energy, your expectations, your willingness to believe before the proof arrives. The universe speaks in frequency, and your signal is now broadcasting something entirely different. It says, I am ready to receive, and what's meant for you is already in motion. There's a version of you in the near future who is smiling at how effortlessly everything came together, who looks back at this moment as the exact pivot point, the moment the scarcity cracked open and let the light in. You are meeting that version now. Every choice you make from this point forward can be a choice that aligns with her. Ask yourself, how would the abundant version of me think right now? What would she believe? How would she act? That's the compass. That's the energetic GPS pointing toward your highest timeline. Remember, this isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, the current is carrying you forward. You are not stuck. You are being moved. And your only job now is to stay open. That means saying yes when the universe nudges you, saying thank you before the blessing lands, speaking with the confidence of someone who knows the money is already on its way, choosing faith even when fear knocks at the door. You have crossed a threshold. This isn't temporary motivation. This is lasting transformation. The kind that doesn't require hustle, the kind that's rooted in peace. Money is not your enemy. It is not something to chase, fix, or fear. It is a mirror. And now that you've changed your reflection, money will respond differently to you. It will feel safer around you. It will want to stay longer. It will multiply without effort because the blocks that used to keep it away have been released. Let yourself feel how good that is. This new energetic space you've entered is one of grace, of magnetism, of clarity. That old cycle, the one that kept you running in circles, trying so hard for just a little gain, that's over. You're in a new chapter now, a timeline where flow is natural, where good things come not because you force them, but because you're finally aligned with them. And if doubt ever creeps back in, and it might, remember this, you don't have to get it perfect. You just have to stay in truth. And the truth is, abundance is your birthright. The universe has never been against you. It's been waiting. Waiting for the moment you stopped trying to earn what was already yours. Waiting for you to receive, not with desperation, but with knowing. And that knowing is now yours. Here's what I want you to do as this message closes. Speak gratitude into the space around you, out loud or in your heart. Say, thank you for the money already on its way to me. Thank you for the opportunities aligning in my favor. Thank you for the unexpected blessings that are now flowing into my life. Feel it. Let that thankfulness expand through your body. That's not imagination, it's creation. That feeling of gratitude is what opens the door. The more you thank what you haven't yet received, the faster it arrives, because the universe delivers what you're already prepared to hold. You are no longer trying to manifest from emptiness. You're manifesting from fullness, from power, from remembrance. You don't have to chase abundance. You are abundance. From this day forward, walk like someone who is fully funded by the universe. Speak like someone who expects things to go right. Rest like someone who knows everything is already working in their favor. The money is coming. The resources are flowing. The right people are finding you. And all you have to do is stay open, stay available, stay grateful. You've activated something powerful here today. Don't underestimate that. Now is the time to allow your life to rise to meet your energy. Say it with me one last time. I am ready to receive. Say it again, this time with conviction. I am ready to receive. Feel the truth in your chest. Feel the shift in your soul. This is more than words. It's your new frequency. And as this transmission closes, know this. Your breakthrough isn't coming. It has already begun.